Another complete KBO slate last night, and it was an action-packed one at that, with 6 teams scoring 5 or more runs on Friday. The KT Wiz and the Doosan Bears faced off, and the Wiz came out victorious after 12 innings after both starters, Alcantara and Despaigne, go 6 strong innings. The two offensive leaders on these teams, Jose Miguel Fernandez and Mel Rojas Jr., combined to just go 1 for 12. The LG Twins put up double digits on the NC Dinos after collecting 18 hits. Half of those hits came against Dino starter Mike Wright, who lasted just 5 innings while striking out 5. The Kia Tigers narrowly edged out the SK Wyverns in walk-off fashion, despite SK Wyverns first baseman Jamie Romack going a perfect 2 for 2 at the plate. The Samsung Lions dominated the Hanwha Eagles behind David Buchanan's 7 innings of 1-run ball. And finally, the Lotte Giants limited the Kiwoom Heroes to just 1 run and limited Addison Russell to just 1 hit. Overall, only 2 home teams won, and we just saw one one-run game. For player news, Dinos pitcher Mike Wright didn't factor into the decision in Friday's contest between the Twins and the Dinos. He allowed 4 runs on 9 hits and 2 walks while fanning 5 across 5 innings. Wiz pitcher Despaigne also didn't factor into his decision after allowing 2 runs on 5 hits and 3 walks through 6 innings during Friday's 5-3 victory over Doosan. He struck out 5. Against Despaigne that evening was Alcantara, who conceded 3 runs through 6 frames and didn't factor into his decision as well. He gave up 8 hits and struck out 4. Here are today's odds courtesy of FanDuel Sportsbook. It's Game 2, and we have a generally weak slate of pitchers going tonight, so all games seem to be fairly even in terms of KBO standards. All 3 of the top teams, the Dinos, Heroes, and Bears, lost yesterday, while the number 4 team, the LG Twins, own the league's longest winning streak at 3 games. On the year, every team except the Eagles, Lions, and Wyverns have a positive average run margin. Today's Daily Fantasy Must-Start is again Addison Russell. I'm going back to Russell here because this Lotte Giants pitching staff is really more hot than good. Yes, they got Russell in Game 1, but their starter today has a season ERA over 4.5. The Heroes offense is a solid group that gets on base a lot, and they're due for some pushback against this hot Lotte Giants team. I like Russell to lead that charge tonight. For game previews, we're first looking at the LG Twins take on the NC Dinos. The Dinos still rank first in runs per game on the season, but their recent results tell a different story. They've won just 4 of their last 10 games and lost last night while being held to just 4 runs. The Twins have arguably their best pitcher going tonight with Tyler Wilson taking the mound. Wilson has faced tough competition in each of his last 2 starts, and he limited both to just 1 run apiece. In those games against Kiwoom and Kia, he went 6 innings both times while collecting 11 strikeouts. The Twins have won their last 3 and put up 7 runs per game on average over that stretch. I think they'll continue their winning ways again tonight against NC. Next, Chad Bell and the Samsung Lions face off. The Lions put up 10 runs on the Eagles yesterday, and I could easily see the series end up being a sweep for the Lions. Bell lasted only 3 innings his last time out, and in 3 of his last 4 starts, he's allowed 5 earned runs. He only had 5 total strikeouts over his last 2 starts and actually had more walks than Ks his last time out. I like the Lions here easily.